All praises to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of James who well, Shalom to all the elect, double honors to the other elders, who are doing the work and in their right minds, Kahala Yah by Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is First Peter 3:9, or it's 3:8, should I say. Finally, be all of one mind, having compassion of one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous, not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing, but contrariwise blessing, knowing that ye are called thereunto, know that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. And I was at camp today, and the brothers were talking about that we're alive, and then being alive, we have to actually understand what we're in. When people do us harm, we really have to be spiritual about these things, because a lot of the time somebody does something to piss you off, you want to get at them, but if you truly believe in the Lord, you're going to leave it to the Lord to deal with it. You're going to understand that a lot of things are out of your realm of control, and you really have to give it up to the Lord. You have to be like a child, you have to be like a woman, really, because a child leaves it up to his parent, right? And a woman in her right spirit, she leaves it up to her husband. So you say, okay, well, this is out of my realm of knowledge and expertise, so I'm going to leave it to the Most High to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this person. I'm not going to render evil for evil. I'm not going to do this. The Lord is going to do what he wills. And it's very difficult for us because we're in the flesh, and we if you're in the truth, you love righteousness, you want to do what's right. But in this kingdom, you can't do that. So you have to really leave it to the Lord to deal with it. And there's a certain level of humility that comes with that. But ultimately, through all of that, we are made alive. And the brothers was talking about this in the camp. A lot of these people are dead, and when you're dead, you don't have any knowledge. When you're talking about dead, you don't have any light, and light is the synonyms of light is knowledge. So when you're dead to the world, or when you're dead, you really have no knowledge. So you don't understand that these things are the Lord's will. So you're railing against what the Lord wants. You might lose your job, and then you're outside throwing stones at your boss's window, telling him he fired you for no reason. Man, the Lord didn't want you there. Whether or not you're in the truth or not, that was the Lord's will for that to happen. The Lord controls everything. When something bad happens, or when something good happens, you just have to say Tawada Yah Bashem Yawashai and go on with it. So it says, not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing. And when you go into railing, or railer, one who rails, right? It says anyone to use insolent or reproachful language toward one. So when somebody does something to you, you're not supposed to be you this you but you're not supposed to respond like that. You just say, all right, cool. And I said it before. Brothers said this before. What would Yahushua do? Yahushua was in the spirit of just taking it cheerfully. We have to be in the spirit of taking it cheerfully, same as Job. And this is John 6:6-3. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So we know how we're supposed to walk, in this life. But we get real carnal. Somebody annoys us, irritates us, does something that annoys us. We want to react. We want to go and do something to them. But it doesn't really profit. If it doesn't profit anything, it will take us back in our walk. We're just supposed to say, okay, well, that's the spirit on you. That's the spirit that the Lord has put on this person, or the Lord has got Satan to put on this person to come and irritate me. You're supposed to understand that. The Lord's supposed to test you. These are all like little tests. When you go to school, you get these little pop-up tests. We're supposed to, obviously we go off, but really, ideally, we're supposed to be passing all these tests with flying colors, man. We're supposed to be like Job, where the Lord puts hell on us, and we're still praising his name. We deal with all of this stuff cheerfully, because at the end of the day, is all for our benefit. Brothers love their children, brothers love their sons, brothers love their daughters, brothers love their women. But we have to understand, in this flesh, You know, they're not ours, man. They're Esau's. You know, they're not our children. You know, we don't even have the power to be able to discipline our own children or discipline our wives or really run our households, man. Esau runs our household without he even being there. That's how much he's got the system on, you know. It's pretty much like the Lord because he says he set himself up as if he was the Most High. So he really wants to be in your household without being in your household, you know, and you're gonna fight against this devil and you're gonna do the work as well. Nah, man, we have to put all our efforts in this truth because ultimately, if we love our family and we love ourselves, we're gonna do this truth because the Lord's gonna do what He's gonna do anyway. You know, it's like the story of Abraham where the Lord said, you know, take your son up to the mountain and kill him. And people bug out all over this because they're like, oh, well, the Lord's wicked because he said this. Look, at the end of the day, if the Lord really wanted to take out if he wanted to take out Abraham's son, he would have taken him out. Ain't nothing Abraham could have done. So he would just like, yeah, okay. Because there's nothing you can do about it, man. You can't be railing against this. You can't be fighting against the Lord's will. And all of this comes into keeping company with people because the people that you're around are going to put you in the spirit that you're in. It says you are like the five people that you hang around most with, man. So if you're hanging around a bunch of reprobates, liars, these people eat pork, they don't understand judgment, that's going to be the spirit you're in. So we're really supposed to separate. We're supposed to be holy. You know, we're supposed to be in the mindset of doing the Lord's work. We're supposed to be around other brothers who are thinking like that. If not, we should just be by ourselves, man. We're not supposed to go out there and be dealing with these people because they're gonna put the spirits on us to be like them. Because these people really are dead. It says 1 Corinthians 5:11. But now I've written unto you not to keep company if any man that is called a brother be a fornicator or covetous or an idolater or a railer or a drunkard or an extortioner, with such as one not to eat. Now the word railer comes again. This is just somebody who runs off his mouth, man. You know, we're supposed to be understanding what time we're in. We've seen these prophecies speed up. You know, brothers are really obviously brothers get into prophecy, but we're really supposed to be exhorting each other because right now is sifting season, man. You need to hear words from brothers that's gonna boost up your faith and boost up your spirit, and really just bolster up your armor so that you can deal with these spiritual battles. This is Proverbs 13:20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. And I'm just going to go through a couple of these scriptures. This is Psalms 26:4. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers. I have hated the congregation of evildoers and will not sit with the wicked. So we sit there and we see what these people are doing and we say, okay, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Tawada Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because we understand what it is. We understand there's a test. We understand these people are demons. We understand the Lord's going to deal with them. We don't need to do a thing, man. If you hate someone and somebody's told you, I'm going to kill this person at 6 o'clock, are you gonna go and deal with that person? You're just gonna say, all right, cool, yeah, whatever, do whatever you want, because you know this person's dead anyway. So us in the spirit to know these people are gonna die and they do something to us, for us to even react is really silly. Like this person, the hitman told you, I'm gonna kill this person at 6 o'clock. The Lord told you, I'm gonna kill these people when judgment comes. So for us to even get upset over the things that these people are doing is silly. We don't have to lift a finger, man. This is all gonna be done. You know, if these people are gonna go left or go right, is the Lord's will. There's nothing we can do about it. You just gotta let the things play its course, and that comes with wisdom. That comes with being around brothers who are gonna give you correct advice, right? Because sometimes you go through stuff and you talk to a brother, and the brother will tell you what you're doing and why you're going through things, and it's scriptural, and we have to understand why we're going through the things that we're going through. This is Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the other one, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. So every day we're supposed to be this, man. I got to read more. I got to pray more. I got to fast more. And brothers have, you can never go far enough. You know, yeah, we know Elon Musk got this the brain chip coming. You know, we know there's war going on, but what we doing to fortify ourselves, man? All of this stuff don't really mean nothing. It's like being on a battlefield and they're telling you they got a bomb over there. Oh yeah, over there there's turrets. They got the SAS over there. People are being killed over there. Yeah, but you have to deal with the battlefront that you're in right now. And it's not to say they're not important or we shouldn't be aware of the things that's going on, but we have to be mindful of the daily battles that we're going through, because ultimately this is to bolster us up. The Lord has to make us hard, and He does that by putting us through all of this stuff till we get to the point where we just don't care no more, man. We're gonna be seeing people drop, and we're not gonna bat an eyelid. This is why you see people who come from the favelas, the barrios, and all these kind of people who's been raised rough. They have a different spirit about them. You can't tell this brother he's not gonna eat for the day and he's gonna start spazzing out. You tell one of these Babylonians the McDonald's is closed, he's gonna start crying, man. These people are soft, they're weak, and we're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be as men. When this stuff happens, we're supposed to take it cheerfully. We're supposed to laugh in the face of adversity. We're supposed to laugh when these judgments come. We're supposed to be in a strong spirit. Ultimately, we know that is going to be painful, but that the whole point is to boost you up and to strengthen you for you to deal with adversity in good spirits, and know that ultimately your latter end is going to be better than the situation that you're in. This is 1 Corinthians 15:33. Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. So we see brothers being around certain people, and if you perceive that there's not wisdom, within that person, you're supposed to flee from these people, man, because these people are bugged out. You really listen to some of the words that come from these people in the world, right? And you have to understand that they really have no hope. We have hope through Adawan. Lord willing, we're of the elect. We keep refining ourselves. We keep being better. We keep wanting to do the work more, going out more. Putting cares of this life to the side, because ultimately it's worthless. It doesn't matter how much money you have here. What happens when the economy crashes? This is true riches. This is things that stabilize your mind and your spirit. This is the kind of stuff, this is the kind of stuff where you're gonna see somebody die by your side. You're just gonna step over them, man. The spirit is telling you to go left, so you go left. It tells you to go right, so you go right. It tells you to go the middle path, you go the middle path. It guides and directs you. This is what we're dealing with. Not being around people who have faith in what Esau was going through. And as I said before, this is sifting season. If you look at the definition of sift, it says put a fine or loose substance through a sieve so as to remove lumps or large particles, and the two thirds, they're the lumps and the large particles. It says examine something thoroughly so as to isolate that which is most important. So this is what the Lord's doing, man. You see these brothers bugging out, they're going through stuff and they can't deal with it. This is just the Lord to get rid of them, man. The same way He made brothers, lap water from the river, to see whether or not brothers was gonna look up while they were licking the water, or put their face straight in the water to see who was cognizant of what's going on around them, to see who was aware of what's going on around them. This was to separate those, and the Lord said, "I choked 300 out of them," because the Lord don't need a lot, to do a lot. He can do a lot with a little. He doesn't need that many people. If you talk about the 144,000 in the grand scheme of, you talking about billions of humans on the earth, that's not a lot of people. But that's ultimately who the Lord chose and who He's going to sanctify and justify. And He's sifting the believers and the people who really are about this from the people who are not. It says, this is the Blue Letter Bible definition of sift. This is siniadzo, right? To sift, shaking a sift by inward agitation to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow. So that's what brothers are going through, man. Every single brother's going through it. You're going through this stuff, and then you're in the flesh, and you're thinking, oh man, like this is too much. But it's not too much, man. This is to make you hard. When you get through it, you're gonna be hard. When you get through it again, you're gonna be hot. It's like refining process, right? You refine the gold. It now is 90% gold. You refine it again. You get rid of the impurities. Now it's 93% gold. You keep doing it until it's pure gold. This is the sifting process that we're going through. And we're supposed to be on the verge of overthrow. This is what Job went through. This is what Yahushua went through. You know, the servant isn't greater than his master, so we're gonna go through this stuff, and we should count ourselves lucky, man, because at the end of the day, it's not the same as, brothers can say whatever they want, man. It's not the same as what Yahushua went through, and right now what we're going through is not what Job went through, man. Job went through hell, and then all that time he did not once sin with his lips, man. It's a sift again. This is Nuah, in the lexicon. It says to quiver, totter, shake, reel, stagger, wonder, move, sift, make move, to toss about. We're being tossed about to see who's gonna get thrown overboard. To shake calls to totter, to shake, disturb, to cause to wonder. And brothers are wandering away from the truth. This is another definition to move. Ultimately the first definition was the one definition, but these are all like a thesaurus, so to speak. To move to and fro, wave, besprinkle, to yield, to wave, to shake, to swing, to shed abroad, to be waved. So the being here, this is another lesson I'm gonna get into. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Brothers have to be strong in the faith, man. Because it really is nothing. The scriptures talk about what we're going through now is nothing to compare to what the Lord is gonna give to us, roughly paraphrasing. So all this stuff that we go through is nothing. We have to be like strong soldiers. We have to be stronger than this. Things are gonna get way worse. You can't be bitching up over minor things, because ultimately this stuff don't really matter anyway. Because it's not out. None of this stuff is ours. It's the Lord's. And if he bestows it onto us, we say Ta'ala Ya Bashem Yawashai, and we're grateful for it. If he don't, we say Ta'ala Ya Bashem Yawashai. We say Tawada Ya Bashem Yawashai. We have to take it. We have to take it in good faith. When we're chastised, and we have to take it in good faith when the Lord rewards us. And we're supposed to be single. We're supposed to be dead fast. Whatever the Lord does to us, we're not supposed to be overthrown, whether or not the Lord does us good or whether or not he does us bad. And I failed in this. When the Lord's jacked me up, I might not pray as much. When the Lord's doing me good, I pray. Some brothers do it the other way around. When they're doing good, they don't pray as much. When they're doing bad, and they're praying to the Lord to take whatever's on them away. We're supposed to be the same. We're supposed to pray whether or not we're doing good or we're doing bad. We're supposed to be steadfast. We're supposed to be balanced. We're supposed to be on one accord. We're not supposed to be double-minded. We're supposed to be fixed. Keeping our eyes fixed on a mission and what we want ultimately out of this thing. Nothing else matters. This is the only thing that matters. And sometimes we get thrown away. We get moved to the side to what's going on in our personal lives. But that don't really matter, man. When stuff hits the fan, you're not gonna be thinking about how you're late for work and how you owe this man money and how you owe this Edomite money and how he's trying to get you to pay child support and all this rubbish. It's gonna be nothing, man. So we have to really understand, and think ahead and plan accordingly. Lord willing, this video was edifying. All praises to the Most High. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Jemes who were well, and likewise elders. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Shalom to the elect. Shalom, Kwame, Sharala.